As we approach our 10 years, we've had well over 600 guests to the house. It's full 90% of the time I call. Consistently, we're turning away people. We're getting very close to breaking ground and adding 3 more rooms to the house. We can serve that many more people. We've got the support of the community. We've got the support of these great volunteers. The community has made this happen. The volunteers have made this happen. We're going to need more volunteers, and I know they're going to come.
He's the father of my children. He was my husband for 55 years. And in 2016, he was diagnosed with the big C. And he fought it for a year, and in January 2017, it was obvious that he was going to need more care. But he fought the good fight. And on May 31st of 2017, he made a faith-based decision that he couldn't take any more treatments. And that was super hard. That was super hard. One of the volunteers that comes here is so passionate and so caring, and she gets so involved with the patients, and her goal is always to find something about each person that they really enjoy, really like, and then she enhances on it. He loved, absolutely loved to watch the birds out the window. He was in bed, of course, and so he didn't have a whole lot of entertainment, but that entertained him. He loved it. And so she took the initiative and the effort to go out and purchase on her own a hummingbird feeder. And she brought it in, she made hummingbird feed, and she mounted it on the bird feeder, or next to the bird feeder that was already there. And then she brought suet from the other end of the house to attract the woodpeckers. So he watched for a couple of days waiting for them hummingbirds, and they eventually came in, the woodpecker came in, and that was very, very special to me and to him.
Taking care of my mom during this process was going to be fall mostly to my dad and me, because the others are in different places and they have jobs and they can't just take 3 months off and be here. So my dad and I knew the day-to-day was going to be on us, and it was really scary to us.
Before we came here, we were going to do this at home, and I went to Walmart to get the medical medicines, all the stuff they use here, and I cried all the way home. I was scared to death. I don't know how much morphine to give them. I don't know how much Ativan to give them.
So we were trying to figure out like what our options were, and it just seemed like really daunting. And so, because we'd never heard of this, and when the hospice nurse told us that this existed, and it was like a home, and you could just live there and stay there, and they like you weren't a patient, they called their people here guests, and we just couldn't believe it. It was like, are you kidding me? Like, really?
And I have been in different hospital houses. This place it's alone. It's different than all the others. It's family. It's family.
In the living room here, they have a piano, and at home, when I grew up with my parents, always we would gather around the piano and sing, and we would do that like our family had like a devotional time together, like a worship time. So we were able to still do that here. So we have memories of my mom lying or propped up on the couch out there, and then I would play the piano. Or they also have a volunteer that comes, and she plays the piano on Mondays, and so we would play the piano and we would sing. And whatever volunteers were here, if they weren't busy, they would just come in there and sing with us too. And
You know, it was kind of hard because we were having good times, but yet knowing that my wife was still dying, you couldn't stop that. I don't want to brag too much or whatever, but it is just a God-given place. You know, some people stay in a place, the hospital or maybe some place where they want to keep an eye on the staff or whatever, make sure they do this right or do that right. I didn't have to worry about that. I didn't, because they all gave from their hearts.
You know, before Bob came out here, I had heard a lot about Toni and Trish House, but I had never been here. But I knew when he was in the hospital and they said that he would never come home again, and then they declared him hospice, that I wanted him to be out here just from all the wonderful things that I had heard. But the people that are here at Toni and Trish, they truly care about the people that are here. Bob was only here for 3 days. There was a mix-up when he left the hospital, and he went to a nursing home instead of coming here. And but I was able to eventually get him out here at Toni and Trish, and he at that point was not able to eat, or he didn't talk at all. And this young lady brought his medication in, and she talked to him just like he was going to answer her back. And she was very loving and very gentle with him. And over the course of the only 3 days that we were here, I talked to her about different things about Bob, his convertible, his motorcycle, what he liked to do. And the last day that we were here, this young woman brought me a composite picture of my life with Bob. And it was absolutely precious that she had a convertible. She'd cut out a picture of a convertible, and she had a motorcycle on it. It was just absolutely adorable what she had taken the time to do to show me that she had heard the things that I had said to her. And I have to be honest, I come back out here and I know that I'm not judged, that I'm loved, that I get hugs, and they understand the heartache that I'm going through. And it's great. I feel very comfortable here. I feel very much at peace being here. There's just something about being in this house that gives me peace.